Down to rock, metalheads. Welcome to another edition of the Friday 13th YouTube channel. Today I've got a fantastic album review for you by a hard rock melodic metal band called The End Machine. Now, the band have just released their new album for Frontier Records. It's called It Quantum Phase. It's a really good album, a great follow-up to the last band's album cut, which is called Phase 2. Check it out, metalheads. Now, you could say, folks, that The End Machine is a supergroup. This consists of two former members of Dokken band. Would have George Lynch on guitar, an absolute amazing guitarist, who later on formed his own band called Lynch Mob, and also a band called KXM, which also features Doug Pinnick from King's X. This band also features former Dokken's bass player Jeff Pilson, was also with Foreigner, and also drummer Mick Brown, also with Dokken and Lynch Mob. Basically, you could have called this band The End of Dokken. Maybe. The band would also feature Robert Mason on vocals, who was once with Lynch Mob and also sings for Warren. It's very strange why they call this a supergroup. Like I said, having members of Lynch Mob and Dokken kind of makes me wonder why they're called The End Machine. When the band did manage to tour in 2019, Mick Brown stood down for a little while and was replaced by Will Hunt from Evanescence. Since the release of the band's debut album, which was self-titled, released in 2019, the band have now have different lineup members. Still with George Lynch on guitar and Jeff Pilson on bass, the new lineup would be Steve Brown on drums. Now, I'm not sure if he's related to Mick Brown, but also have vocalist Girish Pradhan on vocals. Now, I have to say that this band do have the classic Dokken Lynch Mob vibe to their music, which really works well. They're trying to capture the tooth and nail under lock and key vibe. Also, the first Lynch Mob album, Wicked Sensation, all fantastic albums back in the past. Vocalist Girish had a band called Girish and the Chronicles, who released 3 albums, and their debut would be called Back to Earth in 2014. This would be followed by Rocked at the Highway 2020, and the last album by them would be called Hail to the Heroes in 2022. If you've not heard this band, Girish and the Chronicles, you need to check them out. This guy's got a fantastic voice. This album was produced by Jeff Pilson, who's done a fantastic job. He's done a fantastic sound. It's given it a really solid, crisp sound. And this album comes with 11 songs. So I'm going to tell you what the song titles are. We'd have Black Hole Extinction, Silent Winter, Killer of the Night, Hell or High Water, Stand Up, Burning Man, Shattered Glass Heart, Time, Haunted, Stranger in the Mirror, and the last song will be called Into the Blazing Sun. So there's the song titles, and this album was produced at Jeff Pilson's studio in Santa Monica in California. The mastering and mixing was done by the one and only Alexandria Del Venici, who's done some fantastic albums. As we all know, is the keyboard player for Heartland and also Van Plas. He's a fantastic producer working alongside Frontier Records. Having listened to the band's debut album, there's certainly a lot of Dokken and Lynch Mob in this album, especially Lynch Mob. The music also reminds me of the band called Badlands, which featured Jake Lee and Ray Gillen. Rest in peace, brother. With maybe a little hint of King's X. Another band that springs to mind when I listen to End Machine is a band called Seven Sign, a fantastic band. They only released 2 albums. Unfortunately, the vocalist Greg passed away. He had an amazing voice, very similar to Ray Alder from Fates Warning. The band's second album, Phase 2, was a pretty good follow-up. I much preferred the first album, just for the song structure and the solidness of the songs. Having said that, the new album is back on form, a really, really solid album with some fantastic vocals, really strong songs, and a fantastic production all around. Now, the opening track for this new album is called Black Hole Extinction. This is a really good melodic hard rock song. And Girish is a fantastic vocalist. He's done a fantastic job to follow in the footsteps of Robert Mason. And if you're a fan of the debut Lynch Mob album, Wicked Sensations, and like I said, the band Seven Sign, this is a great album for you to check out and a great song as an opening track. Guitarist George Lynch is a phenomenal guitarist, as we all know. His work with Dokken and Lynch Mob was out of this world. He's a certainly underrated guitarist and deserves more respect. I'm guessing that the End Machine are always going to get compared to Lynch Mob and Dokken. That's only because of the sound and style of the music. The next song, Silent Winter, is a bit more of an up-tempo song. Me personally, I like to have seen this as the opening song for the album. This song kind of reminds me of a lighter version of the song Tooth and Nail by Dokken. The song does have some great melodic melody hooks. Next song, Killer of the Night, has that vibe of Dokken, Lynch Mob, and also Badlands. However, it also has a vibe of Tony Iommi's Seven Sign, featuring the one and only Glenn Hughes, the voice of rock. Next up is the song called Hell or High Water. This is a very catchy tune, with some fantastic vocals by Girish. George's guitar tone is absolutely phenomenal, and I really do like the drum tone on this album. This album also comes with a fantastic drum sound and tones. Next up is a song called Stand Up. This is a great song as a promotional video. I'm not sure if the band have released this yet or are going to, but they should do. It's very much inspired by Badlands. It almost sounds like Ray Gillen singing on this song, but Girish has the vocal range of Glenn Hughes, also Ray Gillen. Fantastic singer and a great addition to the End Machine. This song is very groovy and it's a fantastic song to be driving in the car. All in all, folks, this is a fantastic third album by the End Machine. And as I said, if you are a fan of Dokken, Lynch Mob, Badlands, and a hint of King's X or Seven Sign, you've really got to check out these guys. It's a fantastic hard rock melodic album. The album is called The Quantum Phase and it's just been released on Frontier Records on the 8th of March. I'm going to give this album 4 out of 5. I'm looking forward to hearing more about this band, and I'm going to try getting an interview with the band to see what they have to say about the formation and the music in general. So, folks, check out this album review. Check out the link at the end so you can listen to the music. Leave comments, and thanks for watching. Stay metal, metalheads. More albums coming in the near future.